At the small forward position, at 6 foot 6 inches, number 20, Kelly.
Nothing goes together like the Pacers and Indiana as we get ready for an interconference contest here in Indianapolis. Welcome, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. You look at the Pelicans. Guys, what a terrific start to the season. They've really been getting it done early.
When I look at New Orleans, you got to go back to the preseason preparation. It was really solid. They established a style of play that was perfect for their personnel, and it's paid immediate dividends at the start of this season.
And the personnel you mentioned wasn't necessarily well respected coming into the season, but they're quickly earning a lot of respect from around the league.
All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. So the Pelican 5 right now. Money in at point guard. Monty Eunice out there with Paul George. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Knox in at the 5 spot. And here's Collison after the three-pointer from Monty. That's good. We're about 1 minute into the first. Looking at the last game for the Indiana Pacers, it was a win against the Pistons at the Palace of Auburn Hills.
And Kevin, that was an outstanding win. To get it the way they did in overtime made it that much sweeter, I think.
I agree, and I think most people probably thought that once they couldn't win it in regulation, that they had missed their best shot and overtime wasn't going to go their way. But give them credit for pulling it out.
And so here is Indiana after the missed three from Money. Collison with it, now defended by Money. And Darren Collison again. Collison's got his second bucket tonight.
Kevin, too easy. I mean, the defenders were sort of looking at each other like, whose man was he? And everybody thought somebody else was going to guard him, and nobody did.
Here's Money, who's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Here's Monty Eunice. Off target at the rim. And so it's Indiana with it. And going against New Orleans, their first meeting of the year.
And they'll come into this one with some confidence. Last season, they swept the season series, winning both.
Oh, man, that was unreal. Hark it up.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
You know, the guys on the bench are going crazy right now at the sight of that jam.
Collison with it. 9 points last game. And blocked. Here's Hibbert. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Money. He's covered by Collison. Here's Money. Connects from three-point range. Money's got 6. And the Pacers with possession here. 4-point game. Picked by Griffin. Collison, the pass to Griffin. And Thompson kicks to Collison. He's looking for Griffin and finds him. Back to Collison. From downtown, Collison with another miss.
Tough three-point try there with a hand in his face.
Boy, you'd be lucky to make that one against great defense.
Here's Money. He's got 6. 6 to shoot. Back to George. Left side, George. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Yeah, the shots have been falling, that's for sure. The offense really in a good groove.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, here's Griffin. Can't hit. And New Orleans will come the other way. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And one way to nullify a home court advantage, like they did that night, Kevin, light it up from the three-point line. Nothing is more demoralizing to a home crowd.
Steve, you're exactly right. I mean, that was the great equalizer. Their perimeter play definitely took them over the top.
A drive by Collison. Right side, Collison. Thompson from long range. Indiana again missing. Pelicans leading by 7. There's the pick. Here's money. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Tell you what, he's 3 or 4 now. Looks like his game's on offensively.
And let's get your take, guys, on the score breakdown for the Pelicans.
Now, they didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there. They're dialed in from long range.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Oh!
Hammer time!
Wow.
Hammer time!
And that one is stuffed right through.
Huge advantage for them already.
And as well as they've played at both ends so far, this lead might continue to grow.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear New Orleans head coach going over their plan during that last break. If he has his way, this will be a shootout. He told his guys to play the game at as fast a tempo as they can manage. He also told them their offense needs to center around the pick and roll. That's a play he feels they can use to really exploit the weaknesses in this defense. We'll be watching how these adjustments work. Kev, there's still a lot of time left in this game.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. The pass to Knox. Takes it off the glass.
They haven't been able to stifle him defensively here.
Now their offense continues to click.
Pacers trail by 14. Outside Collison. Here's Hibbert. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Wasted no time on that one. 14 points for money.
They've been outstanding here in the first quarter. Great spacing, excellent passing, and the three-point shooting has been unbelievable.
Now here's Collison. Tight defense on him. Griffin, no one around him. Indiana again missing.
Oh, that's a frustrating one there. Easy look at the hoop.
Hibbert with the block.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit.
Thompson dishes to Collison. Passes to Stewart. The feed to Hibbert. Outside Collison. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Here's Money. He's covered by Collison. Here's Knox. That's good.
That's what they're hanging their hat on today, fellas. Hard-nosed, smash-mouth play down on the low block.
To me, that's the key to any game. Who can win the battle in the paint? And right now, they've got it going.
It's stolen. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
I couldn't have dreamt of a much better start than what they've had here today.
Everything's worked, especially offensively, and what a lead they have already to show for it.
Collison, the pass to Stewart. He dishes it to Griffin. Indiana moving it around. That doesn't go either for Collison.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
Here's George. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. 7 points here for George.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Yeah, they're getting exposed right now.
And that one's good.
And they have to mix it up defensively. That was just too easy.
Pelicans leading by 21. Here's Money. He's got 16. Wade gets the bucket. Wade's got his second basket of the night.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
Hibbert with the screen. Outside Collison. Griffin kicks to Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They get it again.
Really good performance so far on the boards for this club.
Boy, I like the way... Oh, get it! Oh, watch out now.
They keep going down low with the ball, and it results in points. They're having their way in the paint.
And it's resulted in a big early lead, too.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Indiana's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. The dish to Hill. The shot from the low post is good.
Assist from
New Orleans gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. In the corner, it's Kid Gilchrist. Good on the three-point shot. Kid Gilchrist has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The Pacers shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. Robinson sets a screen for Hill. Hill left side. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
No hesitation at all on that alley-oop. Saw his teammate with the path to the hoop, and bang! Lobbed it right up there for him.
And he was ready for it, elevated, made the catch. You saw the result.
And I like the choice, making the conservative finish, making sure of the 2 points.
Another steal. Here's money. Well, with that last title, you could see the coach is addressing how they were going to make a tactical adjustment.
And after the coach does something like that, it's on the players now to lock in and follow the lead and execute. If they don't, then the coach will put them on the pile.
To the left side wing. Robinson up top. He's covered by Kid Gilchrist. Just 4 to shoot. Hill has the open look, and the 3 ball is good. Hill's got himself on the board with 3 there. New Orleans dictating the flow. Stolen by Thompson. Pass to Hill. Feeds it to Thompson. Hill with it. Picked up by Kid Gilchrist. Here's Zagorak. The kick out to Hill. Tries a 3. 5 to shoot. Thompson for 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
What a start they've gotten off to on the glass. I mean, they've come out banging.
And when a game starts off like this, there's an intimidation factor that comes into play. And another gap in the defense found right there. This is one of the worst defensive performances I have ever seen.
There's a screen by Robinson.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
Indiana shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
at the line for 2.
And the first one drops. Gordon's check in for New Orleans.
I like that shooting.
Here comes Darren Collison, averaging 9 points per contest. So for New Orleans right now, Money, he's in at point guard. Paul George is out there with Michael Kidd Gilchrist. Then it's Corey Joseph. And it's Knox in at the 5. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Stolen by Robinson. Collison with it. Picked up by Joseph. Off his foot. And it's whistled a kick.
Called.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Kicks it to Collison. Robinson inside. And he goes in for the dunk. Absolutely, Clark. No one in his airspace on that dunk.
Yeah, but come on, Kevin. The defense can't let that happen.
I hope they let it happen more. It's fun to watch that guy fly.
Just a gift, 2 points they gave up. That's awful.
For Indiana, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. They double him with George. To the wing right side. Clock at 6. Back to Collison. Shoots. Misses off the right iron.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. I mean, they're really pushing them around physically at this point.
George passes to Knox. Here's Money. 21 points in the game. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And Paul George with the three. George has got 10 points.
And he may be the guy to put this game even farther out of reach.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. 3-on-3. Here's Money. Shot misses. Some solid defense from Robinson. Outside Collison. Dishes it to Robinson. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. And it's George finishing it off.
Boy, he is a strong finisher on the fast break.
Yeah, he sure is. He remains in total control, even at full speed. I love that about him.
Pacers shooting around 29% from the floor. Tough night for them all around on the offensive end. And a chance here to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Cavaliers got the job done. He finished with 66 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance, Clark. He was at his absolute best in this game.
Yeah, and the only thing about having a game like that, Kevin, is that it's almost impossible to duplicate it here tonight.
Well, but nobody's expecting that, Clark, and they don't need him to do that. If he's even half as good as he was that night, it should be enough.
Pass to Knox. In the corner, George with it. And another three for New Orleans.
Boy, he's so hard to stop, guys, because he poses a ton of matchup problems for the defense.
For Indiana, they've gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Collison kicks to Hibbert. Ball stolen. Out in his own on the break. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And George with the stuff.
A little bit of a magic act here, pulling off the Houdini to make that catch and slam.
Stupendous alley-oop.
This crowd just stunned at the sight of that one.
Outside Collison. Here's Zagorak. The shot's good. Collison making the play. Collison's got 3 assists tonight. And so it's New Orleans with it. They host the Clippers after this game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home.
Man, you know the fans out in L.A. really hoping for a win in that one.
Knox the pass to Money. New Orleans moving the ball around. And Kid Gilchrist kicks to George. Just 5 on the clock. The pass to Money. Puts up a 3. That's good. Money's got 24 points.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Agreed, Clark. They've poured in 3 of the last 5 baskets on pretty open looks behind the arc.
The finish. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Boy, the kind of moment you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Oof.
Yeah, turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities. That's what it's all about.
And that one's good.
What an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender, giving up so much size, there's no way he's going to get a hand on it.
Down low, Knox. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. He's got 8.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think that's what's keyed this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. The defense hasn't been able to set up.
Pass to Stewart. Here's Zagorak. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Quick hands and the ability to anticipate the opening to create a turnover, so valuable, especially for a guard, as we see 2 tremendous talents with their ability to steal that ball away.
Then, of course, you look at the numbers. John Stockton with 3,265 steals over his career. Really a crazy number, averaged over 2 a game, and even in his later years, he was a threat in that regard.
makes the first. Both teams will make substitutions. And he makes both free throws. New Orleans has gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers. Here's Money. He's covered by Collison. Out to Wade. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. Collison against Wade. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Wade's got 6.
They've had the hotter hand in the first half so far, no question.
Yeah, it's because of all the high percentage shots they've been working for and getting.
Collison, no good.
Boy, for my taste, he's far too inconsistent with that shot. I mean, he's got to make those if he's going to take his game to the next level.
Here's Money.
Wow, look at that athletic play. Incredible.
Wow. Nasty. Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of tricks there.
I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that again.
Here's Griffin, and it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
New Orleans dictating the flow. Pass to Money. Puts up a 3. And it's Griffin with the rebound. For Indiana, they've gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Hill drives in. Montejunas grabs the miss. Montejunas has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Wade left side. Wade left side. And it's good. Wade's got 4 this quarter.
He's done a nice job, a great job actually, of finding efficient shots here in the second. Shooting percentage always a function of the kinds of shots you get. And he's on a good roll after struggling a bit in the first.
And another foul would give him 3 before the half, something to keep our eyes on.
Outside Hill. Thompson outside. Griffin kicks to Thompson. 6 to shoot. A baseline J, and he gets it to go. Thompson's got his first 2 points of the night. New Orleans has gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Here's Money. He's guarded by Hill. Excellent D there from Hill.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
Thompson against Wade. Tipped away. Here's Cohen. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Wade drives in. It's his first trip to the line.
And he's putting together a solid year at the free throw line with his percentage currently about 79.
That's how we do it. Good work.
All day long.
I think it's been remarkable.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided.
Hi, Kevin. I'm here with Dwayne Wade.
Guys, that was the perfect way to start this game. Let's go over some stuff and do more of the same in the second half. We are fine.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a technical game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen.
Some fantastic numbers here for Money. 28 points, and he's played the role of the pest today, too. I mean, he's caused a bunch of turnovers.
And those steals are all the evidence you need of just how high his basketball IQ is. He really sees the floor well defensively.
Thompson is out there with Collison. Then it's Roy Hibbert. Then there's Griffin. And it's Stewart in at the 3. That's the Pacers' 5. And here are the Pelicans now. Here's Money.
That's the epitome of teamwork right there, Kevin, on the alley-oop.
Clark, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah, lightning, too.
But I'll tell you, the pass was even better. I mean, he put it on an absolute platter for him.
Hibbert kicks to Thompson. Griffin inside. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
First personal foul.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Well, his free throw numbers this year are below 70%. So when he's getting to the line, he has not been effective.
And I don't think there's any question about it, guys. He's got to bring that percentage up. I mean, those are the kind of free throw numbers that will get you in a coach's doghouse and get your teammates a little mad at you.
Blake Griffin hits them both. Well, for New Orleans, shooting has been brilliant in this game. 67% from the floor. Money passes to Knox. Can't connect from short range.
Well, those chances are almost always 2 points for him. I guess the defense did what it had to do to bother him.
Stripped it away. 2 on none. No one back to stop this. Montiunas' shot is good.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that's not going to be able to continue if they hope to get back into this game, Clark. It's a deflating play for your morale.
Here's Griffin. The rebound by Money. Money's got his 5th rebound in this one. He feeds it to George. To the wing on the left. Montiunas dishes to George. 4 on the clock. There's the pass to Money. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Hibbert's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Thompson kicks to Collison. Passes it to Stewart. Thompson outside. Indiana moving the ball around. From down low. And it's Griffin getting it to go. Griffin's got 4 points in the quarter. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. The feed to George. Pass to Money. Knox covered by Hibbert. And he gets it to go. He's got 12.
Shaky defense down low again. It's been a mismatch in the paint.
I'm sure they didn't go into this one expecting to get battered like they have inside.
Collison, the pass to Griffin. And again, it's Indiana.
Such a difficult shot to defend, that turnaround.
The Pelicans have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Money passes to George. There's the pass to Money. 6 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly, and he gets it to go. Money's got 31 points.
All the buckets he's poured in today have put them in a terrific position heading into the stretch.
Montiunas with the steal. Here's Money. He's got 31. Here's Wade. On target from 13 feet. Wade's got 11.
And Wade is really pouring it in right now.
The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half.
Come on, Collison.
Outside Collison. Left side Griffin. Tries from 16. No luck. Now New Orleans will take it the other way.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle. And that's held true in this one so far, Steve.
And even if it's only a modest advantage that they have in that category, it's still a significant factor.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
And even if it costs them some foul trouble, I mean, they need to start putting some bodies on bodies. Be physical.
The drive by Collison, and he gets the bucket. Collison's got 8 points. For New Orleans, they've gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third, a 75% clip. Here's Money. He's covered by Collison. Thompson with the rebound.
Great job defending the hoop there.
So important to have good presence defensively inside.
Outside Collison. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Blocked, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Pelicans ball.
Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who the best defenders have been over the past month. Here are your steals leaders. Well, you look at Money, always dangerous on the court. He leads the league.
It's been quite a run for him defensively the last month. I mean, he's getting everything out there in terms of steals and deflections.
Thomas Robinson, he's checked in for Roy Hibbert. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Joseph's checked in, and the Pelicans making a change here. Kid Gilchrist is checked in. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Collison dishes to Griffin. Collison kicks to Griffin. Back to Collison. It's rebounded by Kid Gilchrist. Kid Gilchrist has got his 4th rebound in this one.
It's been a great day for them on the boards, Clark. That's definitely been a major factor in building this big lead.
And, you know, from a number standpoint, the advantage might not be that large, but they have been manhandling them inside.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Well, they forced a decent number of turnovers in this one, fellas, and they've turned most of those turnovers into points.
And I'll tell you, the other thing that's been a factor is the transition game. They're scoring a lot of points on the fast break.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
George having a fantastic game. 19 points, and the three-pointers have been dropping for him. He's got 3 of them.
Well, as long as he's continuing to make them, I think they should make him more of a focal point of this offense.
And up the court come the Pacers on the break. Poked away. It's rebounded by Kid Gilchrist. Kid Gilchrist has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Money. And the miss, not the best shot selection there. And the Pacers shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Inside. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. Stolen by Collison. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Robinson, that's good. New Orleans gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Money. Putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
Oh, man. Might as well flaunt it if you've got it, Clark.
Collison, the pass to Robinson. Collison with it. Now guarded by Money. Collison kicks to Thompson. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Pelicans have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And he does it as well as anyone. Tremendous skill in the air.
Collison dishes to Griffin. Left side, Griffin. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Here's Money. 33 points for him. Hits the 3-point bomb. Money's got 8 points here in this quarter.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Here's Money. He's got 36. Passes it to Knox. Here's Money, expanding his range. No good. Outside Collison. Here's the screen. He kicks it to Thompson. He dishes it to Griffin. Stolen by George. And now the Pelicans on the break. Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
Oh, man, that was a circus dunk.
For Indiana, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. The drive by Collison. Now Griffin inside. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Griffin's got 10 points.
I love it when a player like this shakes off a poor first half and comes back strong like he has, showing a lot of confidence in his game.
There's the lob to the hoop. Tries to keep it alive. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
Still Pacers ball.
So both teams changing it up here.
13 seconds on the shot clock. 13.
Too many turnovers.
The Pacers have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Outside Hill. It's Robinson high post. The kick out to Hill. 5 on the clock. A shot by Thompson and no one's around. From beyond the arc and then some. Thomas. And Indiana making a change here. Griffin's checked in. And then for New Orleans, Montejunas comes in for Muscala. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Eric Gordon. The dish to Griffin. Uses the glass to finish the lane. He's got 12. And the Pelicans making a change here. 8 seconds left to play in the third. Curry attacking. And that one's good. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Pelicans on top, just dominating this one. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm.
Well, this had to be the choice. It was an absolutely sensational feat, putting it way up there above the rim so that only his teammate could catch it. And not only does he do it, but he powers it down from there.
Yeah, the timing of these plays are just phenomenal.
No question.
On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. Money, he's in at the point. He's out there with Dwayne Wade, and it's Montejunas in at the fourth. Good on the shot. 13 points for Dwayne Wade.
Defense cannot do anything to stop him.
Yeah, they're trying everything, but nothing's working.
They set the pick. Joseph, the pass to Drew. And that's a foul called on Money. And that'll be his third foul so far. Corey Joseph's checked in for the Pelicans.
First team foul. Substitution for the Pelicans.
Here's Drew. It's Hill on the wing. Pass to Cohen. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Hill penetrating. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And they forced the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
Wade with it. Picked up by Joseph. Shot by Joseph. No good. And Indiana shooting 41% for the game. Joseph, that's good.
Beautiful work in the transition game.
That's how to do it. Attack early before the defense can get itself set.
Daly.
Here's Money. And the layup's good off the glass. Money's got 12 points in just the second half.
Now he's playing with an edge here, playing extremely well offensively here in the second half.
Outside Hill. Feeds to Joseph. Shoots from the elbow. Here's Drew. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Boy, he crashed the boards with purpose right there. Well-deserved second chance points for him.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Shot by Joseph, no good. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
They have to box out better than that. I mean, that putback is just another example of the difference between these two teams today.
And it's Hill penetrating. Here's Cohen. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Donatas Matuidis. That's his third personal foul. Shooting for Indiana. Cohen. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Gordon's checked in for Money.
I like the effort, son.
I'm feeling it, Coach.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Now here's Joseph. Pass to George. Kicks to Joseph. Dishes to Kid Gilchrist. Joseph, the pass to Muscala. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Roy Hibbert picks one up.
Look at the free throw percentage. Unblemished since halftime, Clark. That's pretty nice.
I'd go farther than that, Steve. How about perfect?
2 shots.
First one falls for him. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so it's Indiana with it. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Robinson sets a screen for Collison. He feeds it to Robinson. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison. Collison's got 6 assists now in the game. The Pelicans have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Strong work at that end of the floor. Here's Money. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul. At the line of the Pelicans.
The first one falls.
2 shots.
So he gets them both. Pacers have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Segura banked in off the glass.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
No good from Money. The Pacers have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. Stewart can't get it to go. And New Orleans will come the other way. Out to the right wing. Here's Money. Good as the jump shot falls. Money's got 44. And Indiana shooting 44% in the fourth. The offense with some ups and downs. There's a screen by Robinson. Got a piece of it. Here's Money. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Money's got 8 points here in this quarter. And Indiana shooting around 41% on the night. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. So it's the Pacers now. There's a screen by Robinson. In the corner, Collison with it. Nailed from three-point land.
I'm sure that's a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in the first half.
Here's Money. Launches a three. No good. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Collison, the pass to Stewart. Out to the wing. Indiana moving the ball around. And the Pacers another three.
You can really see that his confidence is at a high level here in this half. He didn't have a three in the first.
Here's Money. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Money's got 49 points in the game. Indiana's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Here's Collison. Here's Segura. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Boy, they've really dominated on the glass. And, of course, they've done a lot of good things here tonight. But the rebounds have played a major factor.
Hey, Steve, you know rebounding always one of the key barometers in determining the victor.
And as hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan should be simple. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
There's the feed to Robinson. And the shot is long. Well, for New Orleans, shooting has been just fantastic, around 65% tonight, getting exactly what they want when they want it. And it's good.
They've built this lead through plays exactly like that. He's easily been their most consistent performer.
Well, he's been splashing everything today.
To halt the run, and he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
They're trying to work it inside here, and they've had a little bit of success as they try to cut into that deficit. And getting it inside is one way to try to chip away at it.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Money. Lets it go from 11. Muscala. Robinson pulls it in.
You know, his finishing ability leaves a lot to be desired, guys. He needs to take it to the basket stronger.
And it's Hill penetrating. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
You look at what Hill has done so far. He has 8 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of 3-pointers.
Well, the defenders have that in the back of their minds now, too, so they're going to close out on him quicker. That should allow him to use the drive if he wants.
The Pacers making a change here. Joseph's checked in.
Boy, they've looked good in the open floor today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Well, they've been doing the right thing, Steve. Anytime they've had numbers, they've gone straight up court with it right away. Boom.
Off the screen. And that one hits back iron.
Well, he's wide open there, but really struggles from that range. Maybe there's a reason he's open.
And he goes strong with the one-handed jam. Clark, can you believe it? A point guard who can soar like that?
Man, I tell you what, that's a major elevation there. That's a power finish for a player at any position.
Well, he is not afraid to take it inside. We know that.
Trying his luck deep. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Muscala's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Money. Banked in off the glass. Money's got 58.
He's just been the man since the start of this quarter. I mean, just a tremendous period of basketball for him.
There's the steal, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Hill drives in. Over to the wing. Robinson kicks to Joseph. 6 to shoot. And there's the rejection. They recover it. New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Always going up for the alley-oop here.
Look at that lead up and down the court. They have been in complete control all night.
And it's kept this building as quiet as a library. These fans have had nothing to cheer for.
Buries it from about 10 feet away. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Money. Here's Muscala. It's rebounded by Indiana. And here is Joseph. Can't hit. Some solid defense from Kid Gilchrist.
And we head to the final buzzer in a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. This will go in the books as a really gaudy win for the Pelicans.
But, Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out, Clark, this kind of punishment to
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
A little bit closer to the win now, and they'll be halfway to a sweep of the season series once they wrap this one up.
That's right. It's just a two-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
Well, you look back at this one, and what an amazing performance this has been for Money. He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come up with steals and get extra possessions for his team.
Hill dishes to Robinson. Hill kicks to Joseph. This one for 3. No good.
Very poor shot selection there, guys.
Money passes to Montejunas. Here's Money. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
Well, the fans already heading for the exits, clearly not pleased with the way their home team played here today.
And they shouldn't be pleased. I mean, it's a very well-deserved win, Steve. They came into this building and weren't intimidated at all. They were the aggressors.
Just look at how quickly their lead has grown over the course of the last few possessions.
Boy, they've really saved their best for last, haven't they?
Goes up on the wing. It's off. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just had one of those games.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, these guys played a great all-around basketball game here.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, with a game like tonight, you were all over the place. A triple-double in the box score. Would you consider this one of your better games of the season thus far?
For real, the triple-double? Yeah, I didn't even know that. I guess I would have to say it's one of the better ones I played then. Really, I'm just happy how the team competed and that we got the win. Personal stats are secondary to that, always.
Congratulations, Kevin. You're going to deliver it. Take some chops.
Thank you, Doris. And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long and thanks for joining us as we leave you with the Jordan Player of the Game.
reach out, touch faith.